And welcome to you all from Fukuoka, where 7th place Avispa player Vissel Kobe side, who are in the hunt to retain their J-League title. And should they win here, they would move to just 2 points behind the joint leaders, Sanfrecce Hiroshima and Machida Zelvia, who are starting to fade a bit. And Vissel would be breathing down both of those sides next, as they already are. What a season so far for these Avispa Fukuoka fans. Their last win in J-League was on June the 30th, when they went 6th with a victory against FC Tokyo. They've drawn rather too many games, both recently and indeed this season, but they're still in amongst that battle for the top 6. Remember, the top 5 in J-League are pretty much clear. It is a 5-team battle for the title, surely now this season. Yuichi Nishimura, in charge of his 402nd J-League game, leads them out here at this really charming Best Denki Stadium in Fukuoka. Can Avispa get back to winning ways, or will this Vissel march continue? They've lost only one of their last 11 in all competitions, and Kazuya Kono, creative influence of this Avispa side, and his team are going to have to be at their very, very best today. Vissel players focused on the job in hand as we reach the business end, really, of this campaign. Vissel surged to the title last season. They outlasted the Yokohama Marinos. Can they do likewise in this campaign against different opposition? It's a big day as well for the Avispa coach, Shigetoshi Hasebe, who started his coaching career at Vissel with their youth team, learned plenty at the club, and regards them still with great fondness. These Avispa fans really living the dream after the best J-League finish ever for them last season. They're hoping to go one better than 7th in that last campaign, which is where they currently stand. See how much smaller Kono is than his teammates, but what a creative player he is. Now Shigetoshi Hasebe makes 3 changes from the draw against Gamba Osaka last time. 2 of those 3 come at the back. Seiya Inoue and Itsuki Odo replacing Daiki Miya and Jirato Ikeda in midfield. Daiki Matsuoka comes in for Masato Shigemi. The Iranian Shahab Zahedi has scored 9 goals this season so far. And in front of Iwasaki and Kono, he is the player who leads the line for Avispa Fukuoka. So 3-4-2-1 for the Shigetoshi Hasebe coached Avispa Fukuoka. Watch out for Maijima and Oda in those wide areas as well. There is our very experienced referee, Yuichi Nishimura. And there's our VAR team led by Hayatu Shimizu. And here's the Vissel Kobe side, and Takayuki Yoshida names a team which is unchanged from that impressive win against Sagan Tosu for all their struggles last time. Yamakawa and Tula make their 28th and 27th starts of the season at the back. Yosuke Ideguchi plays against a team for whom he was on loan in the last campaign, and Taisei Miyashiro has 2 goals in his last 3. Yuya Osako only 8 for the season, 14 short of last year's remarkable tally. Very attacking lineup. They always look to play on the front foot. Vissel Kobe, Ide and Ideguchi behind that front 3. Muto outstanding down that right-hand side for the Miyashiro, contributing as well. All for Yuya Osako. There is Hasebe, the 2023 J-League Manager of the Year, made 81 appearances for Vissel as a player. Now trying to get a first win against them as a coach. And there's Yoshida, himself made 140 league appearances for Vissel. 5th year in charge of them now, and of course last season brought the title. Fukuoka, 600 kilometers west of Kobe, on Kyushu Island, right on the north of that island to the south and west of Japan. And here we are at the best Denki Stadium for Avispa Fukuoka against Vissel Kobe. Avispa in the navy, kick from left to right in this first half. It'll be Vissel to get us underway. Fourth best defence in J-League, Vissel Kobe. They were outstanding in that area last season as well. They do take some breaking down. They won 1-0 against Avispa back in May. Miyashiro got the goal on that occasion. New arrival from Kawasaki Frontale, and it's really worked out for Taisei Miyashiro. There's Mai, Iwasaki, Matsuoka, now Hiroyuki Mae, here's Miyashiro, now Ryo Hatsuse. It's an excellent ball in from Hatsuse. He's another, by the way, with history with Avispa, the left back on loan in 2019, 9 appearances in that campaign, but he's really settled into being a very, very important player at fullback for Vissel. November 2000, the last time that Vissel Kobe lost a J-League game to Avispa goals on that occasion from Hiroki Hattori, Koji Maeda, Tati Montoya. Feels like a long time ago there, 24 years. General Vissel have had too much for Avispa. They haven't played every season, of course. Avispa have been something of a yo-yo club. They played often enough for it to be a pattern. Since Avispa were back in J-League 4 seasons ago, Vissel have won 7 of 8 against them. Here's Matthias Tuller, 3rd year at the club now for the experienced Brazilian. Still just 25 years of age, but it feels like time at Flamengo and Montpellier that he brings that experience to the club and makes them that bit calmer and more organised at the back. Here's Muto. See, there has been rain around, of course, the typhoon in Japan this weekend. In again from Hatsuse. See, the pitch is a little bit sticky, but it's fine, it's playable. There's Yamakawa. Wouldn't have taken too much more rain to stop it being playable, as you can see in the central areas, but it's taken the rain pretty well. Here's Hatsuse. Opens up now, and half an appeal for a penalty, but the follow-up's good anyway. Terrific save. Murakami with a great reaction there. The shot from Yosuke Ideguchi. They may just want to look at the ball that was played in. The appeal for a hand, no, it's straight at Tashiro. It's a good stop. It's nearly past him. Hit with real force by Yosuke Ideguchi. Takahiro Ogehara to take this corner. Well, it's usefully swung towards a far post. It wasn't a bad contact either. Easily picked off in the end by Murakami. Tetsushi Yamakawa, who's already scored once in this campaign with that header. Yoshida's side has started well here. Matsuoka used the ball well. Now Iwasaki. Mae. There's Oda. Now Kono. Deep from Inoue. Here's Maejima. That was just slightly awkward there as Mayakawa had to backpedal. Another look at that. He was unsure, wasn't he, where that was going to drop, and it was dropping beyond his far post, but he had to do that, really. Goalkeeper in whom they invested so much. 29 and already 7 years in the first team. Started very young. They've got an Avispa corner to defend here, to be taken by Iwasaki. You could see, by the way, when Mayakawa did touch that over the crossbar, the amount of liquid that came off it. There's been an awful lot of rain around, but it's relented for now. So Hiroyuki Mae to take this corner. Now to get a second chance, this time on the left foot. It's touched on, and they managed to scramble it away. Kamikawa. Test there for Rikuto Hirose. Here's Zahedi, one away from double figures for the season. Flag up though, bit of a lazy offside that one. Forward by Oda. Matsuoka. Here's Iwasaki. Back with Daiki Matsuoka. Clever header to tee it up, terrific save. Flag was up, wouldn't have counted. Outstanding stop though from Mayakawa. Unless the flag went up afterwards, but clever reverse header, isn't it? Oh, I think the flag might have gone up afterwards for the follow-up. I think it would have counted. He timed the run well. Should he have done better with the finish? Probably. If he lifts it, I think he scores, but he connected pretty well. First big chance then for Avispa, and a little bit of trouble here for Yuya Asako. That's why you could see him going down. Looks like a turn of the left ankle. Looks like he's okay. Matsuoka. And MEIJI. Cleared by Murakami. And then Matsuoka. Here's Maejima. And just overruns that. They closed him down. Muto back there helping out. Does a really good job, Yoshinori Muto. Formerly at Newcastle United and Mainz in Germany as well. Very, very good attacking influence, but also does his fair share of work going the other way. is Ide. Given away again in a dangerous area there by Vissel, and now Kazuya Kono, little dynamo, tries to get Avispa going here. Is it Suki Oda? Inoue. Oh, it's given away again, Matsuoka, terrific challenge, Mateus Tula. Read the danger well, now Kono, good start this from Avispa. Then in from Oda, goalkeeper comes and commits and just about gets 2 fists to that. Well, in the end, he's seen that as a foul by MEIJI. That is a foul. Went for the volley and missed it completely. Making his 11th start of the season today, Yota MEIJI. It's a miscue from Miyakawa, but, well, maybe it wasn't. It certainly falls kindly for Miyashiro. Haruya Ide. Now Hatsuse. Ogehara. Yeah, it's clumsy. Zahedi. Arrived this season from Zorya Luhansk in Ukraine. Was on loan at Persepolis last year, his old club in Iran. It's a good season as well. 9 goals is a really good contribution. Bearing in mind a team that scored only 28, 9 is pretty good. 15 minutes gone, Avispa the more threatening certainly. Vissel looking to close the gap at the top. Go to just 2 points behind the J-League lead. Feels significant, doesn't it? It would take them to within a win. Zahedi. Back pass had a bit of fizz on it from Itsuki Oda. It was probably the right thing to do for Murakami to just put his foot through that. Second start of the season for Masaki Murakami. Takumi Nagaishi's on the bench, having started 7. Here's Daiki Matsuoka, does use the ball really well from the centre of that midfield, and MEIJI is a threat down the left-hand side as well. Fukuoka. Now Seiya Inoue. But coming in at centre-half today is Oda, the other player into the side. Got a home game to come against Machida Zelvia next week, Avispa. Another big challenge for them. A reminder, without a win in J-League since June the 30th, still though 7th in the table. Miyashiro, who's down. He's got a kick in the side, I think. Miyashiro enjoying his best ever goal-scoring season in this campaign, and good form of late, as I said at the start, so certainly won't want to lose him. It's that strange anomaly almost. It's a weather anomaly, isn't it? The typhoon season, an awful lot of rain around, the pitch is wet and soaking, but it's boiling hot and they need to take the water on. Climate at times is less than ideal to be playing games of football. It can produce some richly entertaining games though, with the playing surface and the conditions. Well, the ball given back. Cleared by Murakami. Yeah, he was making a back there, Shahab Zahedi, and he knew it as well. He's trying to get away with one there. Well, last season they beat the Uruguay Reds to win the J-League Cup, Avispa, the first major trophy in the history of the club, as well as that great league finish, and that's why Hasebe was manager of the year. Great achievement. Even though Vissel won the league, it was that was honoured in a way, to do what he did with Avispa. Now Shahab Zahedi. Here's Hiroyuki Mae. Ogihara. Now Matthias Tule. Went back really well by Asako, and then shot was closed down. Haruya Ide scored one in this campaign, just trying to find that little bit of space. broken quickly. Kamikawa had his eyes focused on that. Now in Inoue. Avispa have still created the best attacking moments. It's been an even game so far. Avispa marginally the more threatening. Vissel do look so strong, and they know how to win as well. 2 of their last 3 in J-League, 3 of 4 in all competitions. Got the quarterfinals of the Emperor's Cup to come against Kashima. Also got the Asian Champions League as well. And here indeed is that cooling break. Temperature is 28 degrees, which is the point at which you have a cooling break. Difficult conditions, but at least we're playing, eh? There's the big chance. Maejima breaking inside. Largely plays on the left-hand side, but he made a really smart central run, but he should have finished. As you can see, 5 shots to 4 for Avispa. That's nicely done. An interchange of passes with Osako, and then the goalkeeper was always going to find that awkward Miyashiro with the shot, and Murakami does well in the end to shovel that away. Sort of safety first save that. Here's Ide. Osako caught from behind there. He's had a steady season, Yuya Osako. It's always going to be hard to match what he did in that last campaign with 22 goals. Just a remarkable season to bring them the title. 2 away from double figures, which you'd suggest he would reach. He's always been such a good goal scorer for Kashima as well. Floated beyond everybody, and Mae makes sure, in fact gives it away. Is Ogihara. Ideguchi. Now Hatsuse. and stroked wide by Ogihara. Sarko, and he was being held up. Wasn't happy at all about the attentions there. So Hatsuse is interested. It's a long way out. But Osako likes the look of it as well. Still goalless between Avispa Fukuoka and Vissel Kobe. Drilled straight into the wall. He's always a long way out for a shot. There's Hatsuse there. Suggests from Osako's reaction he thinks he should have taken it. One back here by Miyashiro. There's the turn and the hit, and it's wide. But we've seen this the last 5 or 10 minutes. They're building into being an attacking threat. It was Yoshinori Muto who took the touch and span and hit it. Feels like he's got to do that in one fluid movement and wants it on his left foot. It was some title win last season for Vissel. Third in 2021 had been their previous best finish. They were 13th the season before they won the title. It's a remarkable effort. And if they could defend it, again, that would be something really impressive. Osaka and Muto, the stars of last season, have found others in this campaign. New arrival from Kawasaki Frontale, Taisei Miyashiro, has had a really good time of it. Gucci as well, who helped it on there. They've got runners centrally. Obviously Osako was making that near post run, but it never reached him. Always trying to get on the end of everything. Ide. Miyashiro. Here's Haruya Ide. Now Ogihara. Ball forward from Osako just opens things up a bit. Toshiro loitering, and it caused that mistake from Inoue, and it forces the save out of Murakami. Didn't quite know where he was initially, Kamikawa, and then Inoue certainly did. He had a good view of it. Interesting decision. Got away with one there. The smile tells you that. Corner goes very deep. It was very deliberately done, and it was set up beautifully for Ogihara. Look at the home fans in the background, great support. 22,500, the best Denki holds. It's not far off full for this one. Still goalless between Avispa Fukuoka, one of the revelations of last season, and the champions Vissel. 10 to go until half-time. Toshiro with a big header away. On the wrong end of that. Player who was on loan at Avispa last season, newly from Celtic, and not sure how in control Maejima was there. It wasn't vicious, but difficult to stay in full control when the pitch is as slippy and slidey as this one. Matthias Tule. Now Ogihara. Sako wants to get on with it quickly here, but he's not able to. Certainly having a large chunk of his shirt pulled there by Masashi Kamikawa. Here's Matthias Thuler. Toshiro came to win that and misjudged it. Here's Yamakawa. How often is that going to come off? Zahedi tried that little flick. Cleverly in behind for Muto. Muto plays the pass, and the shot from Ide is turned around, is near post by Masaki Murakami. Useful use of the right boot there from the Avispa goalkeeper. Smart play from Muto, waited for support. Through the legs of the defender, and it's a good save. So Ryo Hatsuse to take the corner. It's Ogihara. Punch forward by Mayakawa. Yeah, can't attack it. Asako is miles offside. His body there from Zahedi to set up that chance. Full half chances though, isn't it? Clear cut one for Maejima, and then good opportunity for Ide a few moments ago. Couple of added minutes at the end of this first half for the cooling break. I think he'd be relatively happy with his side, Hasebe, but of course aware that they need a win. It's been a while, and they got Machida next time. Jubilo and Sagantosu away. To make sure they don't slip into a mid-table finish. Top 7 would be great again, maybe even up to 6 if they could, but don't want to let it slip. Top 5 are clear. Machida, Sanfrecce, Vissel, Kashima, Gamba. It's going to be one of them. It's going to be one of those 5. Who would your favourites be at the moment? Sanfrecce, Vissel? Two likeliest, wouldn't they? Unless Machida Zelvia could come again, and they maybe can. Miyashiro. Zahedi. Here's Hatsuse. Matthias Tule. Ball by Ideguchi, did really well there, Ideguchi. Three central options here. Now Kono has been really quiet, but not necessarily his fault. Just struggling to get on the ball. Not been his kind of game so far. Scored that penalty against Gamba last time to make it 5 goals for the season. Kazuya Kono equaling his best ever. He would like Kono on the ball more, Hasebe. And Suse to take the throw. Then Hansuse to deliver the cross. Defender was uncertain. Final minute of, it's been a very interesting, and of course there's a lot on it, but relatively chanceless first half. A few moments certainly, but nothing more than that. Nothing massively clear-cut apart from that opportunity for Maejima for Avispa. That was the best chance so far. Ide coming close-ish for Vissel. Pushed away by Murakami. Made that very good save early as well, Murakami, you might remember. Ideguchi shot. Again, Zahedi. He's not getting much from this referee. Ide. Lovely interplay again. Could this be the moment? It could! Yuya Asako strikes again for Vissel. And all of the good work from Avispa undone in the blink of an eye. This is what Vissel can do to you. Clever interplay, great position taken up by Asako. Looks initially as if the goalkeeper could do better, but it's such a well-placed finish. Back from where the keeper was coming, really smart, 9 for the season. And he hasn't scored too many more important than that. That's why he's up there with the very best. Played a minute and a half of the 3 to be added. The whole framework of the game has changed. One moment of magic from Yuya Asako. Suddenly a bit of pressure on the home side. Suddenly they can't go in at half-time and say, well, we were better side marginally. Something had gone their way, we could be in front, because now they're behind. Final minute. Classic Vissel. Shut them down, found a way at the other end, and they'll continue to try and do that. For a second here, dangerous moments these. just about do it for the first half, the mood of which has changed completely in its closing moments. We will just get an extra little bit of time for the goal, which happened as we ticked into the 3 minutes added time. Maybe time for Avispa to respond. But that will do it from Mr. Nishimura, and of course it is Yuya Osako who strikes right on the stroke for Vissel Kobe, his 9th goal of the campaign. Zahedi has led the line well for Avispa Fukuoka, but just hasn't really been able to get on the end of anything. The chance for Avispa came early on from Miyajima. It's a good stop by the goalkeeper Mayakawa, and Murakami making a useful save as well at the other end, but couldn't keep out Osako. Half-time, it's Avispa Fukuoka 0, Vissel Kobe 1.
それでは株式会社メインプレゼンツ第キーワード投資抽選会を実施いたします。キーワードカタカナでメインと入力してください。第抽選くじが表示されますので、今すぐ確認をクリックし、その次に抽選にチャレンジをクリックしていただくと結果がすぐに分かります。キーワードを入力できるのはハーフタイムの間のみとなります。当選された方は試合終了後30分以内に総合案内所にて当選画面をスタッフに提示してください。 ここでホスト宗像市応援デーにあたり、三菱さんと宗像市長に
そしてアビスパ福岡のサポーターの皆さん、いつも熱いご声援ありがとうございます。食の町宗像は豊かな海の幸、大地の恵みがあり、愉快な山を金崎天然グラフィー会の食の宝庫です。現在鮮度抜群の天然アナゴの刺身などを卸している宗像アナゴちゃん祭りを開催中です。食の魅力あふれる宗像にもぜひ足を運んでください。それでは後半戦も熱い戦いに応援を送りましょう。レッツゴーアビスパ。
ありがとうございました。明治安田 J リーグダゾーン全試合配信。J リーグですよ。ここ。
So the Vissel Kobe fans delighted, they're in front, just Yuya Osako, stroke of half-time. They now move, should it stay like this, to within 2 points of Sanfrecce and Machida Zelvia at the top of the table. It would be a massive win for them. Goal scored by their biggest player of last season. You see the disagreement right at the start there, a suggestion that Toshiro had used his elbow. There's the player who needs to get more on the ball for Avispa, Kazuya Kono. They have created, they had that big chance. Yota Maejima, player in your picture, excellent save by Mayakawa, but he probably should have scored. He made a good run and teed up by Zahedi. Not too many football grounds around the world where you see fans in kimonos cheering their team on. Quite glorious atmosphere here. So there's the man, the hero so far, Yuya Osako. Could he finish the season strong, ensure that they finish the season strong and retain their crown? They have every chance. They have the fans as the 12th man, 12th player. But they need the 11 out there to try and turn this round. Vissel in front, Avispa with no changes for either side to get things back underway. Toshiro immediately to launch it downfield. He's going to be important, Matthias Tuller, on this run-in. Kamakawa to clear. Good play there from Zahedi, particularly if he gets there first, but he didn't quite. Smile there from Hiroyuki Mae as he upended his opponent. Muto. But he miscued the cross there from Rikuto Hirose. A reminder of the Avispa side, showing 3 changes from last week, 2 of them at the back. And Fukuoka coming in as well, then Iwasaki and Kono in behind Shahab Zahedi. Vissel were and remain unchanged. Matsuse and Hirose with that important width, and Ogihara holds everything together. Higuchi's having a good season, and then in front, those 3, and Asako, inevitably the goal scorer here. This is Muto. 10 goals for him last season as well. 9 in this campaign, but only 1 in his last 7. Zahedi was caught from behind. Painful one, bang on the ankle. Still just feeling the after effects of that, and a quiet word with the referee as well about the nature of that challenge. Mr. Nishimura has seen plenty though in 402 J-League games. Maijima. Closing down there by Ogihara. Kamakawa just dispossessed there. Here's Asako. Now Yoshinori Muto. Only half away. Asako loitering again. That's curled well wide of that far post. That was the intention. Try and bring that back in. Was right from Muto. He looked up. Eventually it was all a little bit slow, a little bit unconvincing, but 5 gone in the second half already. Still Vissel leading by an excellent finish to 0. Hirose's throw. cleared by Mayakawa. Forward by Oda. Over went Zahedi. Good turn from Yuya Asako. Referee plays an advantage, looks a good one as well. It's Kamikawa. Miyashiro sliding in and ball running out of play. Some fury and disbelief there from Miyashiro. Some frustration too. Some players need to just keep their head a little bit better there. Masaya Tashiro. Forward by Seiya Inoue. Ogihara. It's a useful ball in, but Tashiro was waiting. Takahiro Ogihara. There's Ideguchi. Ideguchi involved again. Now Hirose. Vissel will be happy with this. We're sucking the life out of the game a little bit, but with that one-goal advantage, it certainly suits them. Maijima. Now Kamikawa. punched away by Fukuoka. Nine in a row in all competitions without a win for Avispa, even if they draw this. After that draw at Gamba last time, drawn 3 and lost 5 in all competitions. It's remarkable, really. They've managed to stay as high as 7th after a mini run of form like that. Hatsuse. Goalkeeper had to make sure, and he really didn't. It's an error that from Fukuoka. Just wouldn't quite sit down for Zahedi. Here's Kono. Yuya Osako, the goal scorer. Muto. Dramatic diving header at the far post. Now Avispa able to counter-attack Zahedi. It's a good run from Hiroyuki Mae in the first place. Here's Kono on the ball now. Can he do anything? Oh, he can. He can find Zahedi, who can't control the shot. Better though from Avispa. Vissel being a little bit passive here and nearly paying the price. Sitting back and trying to close down the game to win this 1-0 is very them, but it's also a dangerous thing to do. Shiro. Yamakawa. Just lost their way a bit here, Vissel Kobe. It was such a poor clearance and seized on by Iwasaki, and now it's Kono again. Comfortable claim though by Fukuoka. They're going to have to do better than that to ruffle some Vissel feathers. Double change coming for Avispa. Takeshi Kanamori and veteran Wellington to come on. Wellington for Zahedi, you'd be fairly sure. Here's Ide. Better from Vissel, and wow, Osako was arriving at the far post and it bounced off him. Had it bounced in a different direction, it would have been 2-0, half an hour to play. The best Denki. Matthias Tule. Kamikawa. There's Toshiro. Forward by Inoue. Kono. Does Does really well to keep hold of the ball there. And now to use it really smartly for MEIJI. And MEIJI picks out the cross. Good save at his far post. Header from Matsuoka. Fukuoka nearly level. Just one goal in this campaign for Daiki Matsuoka, but he was nearly steering them level there. Iwasaki will make way for Kanamori. See if Kanamori can just give them something different. Wellington for Zahedi. Wellington, the former Vissel player. Spent 2018 and 2019 there. 11 goals in 43 in the league. Certainly a fading force now, but 3 in this campaign. Second spell with Avispa. And he's more than capable, particularly from these set pieces. Let's see, let's see. It's going to be Kazuya Kono to take. Done that all night long, just drilled it into that near post. Balloons well beyond everybody. Nice Brazilian moment between Wellington and Tule. Wellington 11 years, Tule's senior. There's Ideguchi, now Ogihara. Wellington emerges with it. Now Mae. There's Kamikawa. Double change coming for Vissel as well. Nanase Ino and Daiju Sasaki, the two to come on here. Tashiro, one of those to make way, being encouraged off by Tashiro. Ide the other. We move into the final 25, still Vissel lead. Yuya Osako with the goal on the stroke of half-time. Here's MEIJI. Signs from Avispa these last 5 minutes or so that they may not be done. Kamikawa with a long diagonal. Seiya Inoue. pushed forward by Masaya Tashiro, chested down by Wellington and then curled straight at the goalkeeper by Kono. Here he is again, Kono, lovely balanced runner who is then taken out. I feel that would have to be a first yellow card, but no, this referee is known for being very lenient. It's just blocked off, isn't he? It's, for me, a clear yellow for Ryo Hatsuse, but the referee, well, is consistent for himself game to game, so the players know what to expect. Big leap there from Wellington. To me, it looked like there was a shirt tug there at the far post, but there were no appeals from Avispa players. And that ricochets behind for an Avispa corner. To be taken by Kazuya Kono. Ball waiting at the near post and Tashiro at the far. Big spring from him, but the header going wide. And time for that cooling break again, before we build towards the conclusion here. Still the goal from Yuya Asako. For all the efforts of that man, Kazuya Kono, it's still Asako's goal that separates them. Everyone's taking a drink on now, as they all build towards the climax. The Avispa players and fans, of course, hope it's a positive one for them. They trail as it stands. They probably got 25 minutes to save themselves. Attendance of just over 12,000. I must say, it feels like one or two more than that. Illegal contact, and Vissel will have a free kick in a dangerous position here. Kono still arguing his case. They'd love a second goal. I think they'd believe that would wrap it up. There's still a threat certainly coming from Avispa as things stand at the moment. Outswinger, free header, flicked just over. Sasaki met that well. The substitute climbing. 4 goals already in this campaign. Scored in his last 2 in the cup and then against Sagan, and that was well directed. It's a great climb. Just flicked over by Murakami. Yeah, he knows it was close. This time goes deep, and it's touched on, but referee saw something in there that he didn't like. Foot raised just a little high there from Yoshinori Muto. Got 2 goals in that win against Marinos on August the 11th, but aside from that, things have been a bit bare for him of late. Here's Tashiro. And you can just see how skiddy things are underfoot. Other places have had worse of it, though, this weekend, no question. Long towards Wellington. Big climb from Matthias Tulev. Yamakawa. As you can see, Vissel matches, in fact, Avispa matches too, pretty lively in the last 15. Scored 7, conceded 6 for the home side, 9 and 9 for Vissel. Things happen late on in games featuring these sides, and we have 15 to go now. See Wellington with the personalised gum shield that he wears. Here's Kono. to award the free kick. Asako working hard. Vissel beat Avispa 1-0 in May. Miyashiro with that goal. They won the home game 1-0 last season, won 3-0 here. Season before, goalless draw and another 1-0 win. Kamikawa, now Tashiro. Kono. Swivel of the hips from Kono, and a great hit that flies just over, and he knows that was close. He thought that had a chance as he hit it. Jumping and then challenging for it was Asako, and he's pointed to the spot. The challenge from Tashiro, and Vissel will have the chance to seal it now. Asako went in to win it and was caught. Let's have a look. I think Tashiro's accepted his fate here. It's a good climb there. Yeah, you can't make that challenge. Once Asako gets there first. Has to have a bit more control than that. It's just instinctive, he lunged for the ball. Such an iconic player, isn't he, with the look, the bald head and the toughness, and I think the Vissel fans just enjoying goading him a bit there. It will be Asako to take it to move into double figures for the season. Got a long wait here. Very long wait. It's been a couple of minutes now since the penalty was awarded. Murakami will try and be a hero. They're going to make a change in the meantime. Suki Oda will be replaced by Masato Shigemi. Finally, after this long wait, it will be Yuya Asako. Vissel trying to fly late on as they look to try and retain their title. Short run-up power. Yuya Asako moves into double figures for the season. Kept his cool, slams it home. Vissel Kobe surely on their way to a win now. It's not too much subtlety. Relies on driving it hard, and he drove it hard enough. Change now for Vissel. Yuki Honda on for Ryo Hatsuse. Now Hiroyuki Mae, helped on by Wellington. Ayajima. There's Mae. That's a lovely first time pass. Can they make something of this? They can't. Shigemi just not quite able to burst through. Here's Hiroyuki Mae again. And Avispa, given that they're 2 down, are starting to run out of time now, seriously. Final 5 minutes. Kazuya Kono to take. Curved away from the goalkeeper and off the line. Goalkeeper misjudged that completely, and Yamakawa makes an excellent clearance there. Could so easily have been 2-1. Well, we said, didn't we, as we ticked into the final 15, that things happen late on in games with these two, and it's happening again here. Wellington's header, brilliant defending. Yamakawa read the situation superbly. Helped out his keeper there. Raised arm. Don't think Inue's too interested. Had they scored there, it could yet have been interesting, because I think we'll have a fair bit of added time here. Another change coming in the meantime from Hasebe. Osako. Done well to keep his feet there, Osako. MEIJI will make way now for Yuji Kitajima. Back from his loan this season at Tokyo Verdy. Fukuoka born, so always immense pride when he takes the field for Avispa. Born 6 years after the team moved to Fukuoka. 4 years after their first J-League season back in 1996. The arm came out there, and it will finally be a yellow card. First of the game. Felt like he had to penalise this one, and understandably so. It's just a grab, isn't it? And it's Kitajima who's just come on, ironically enough. Hasn't shown a yellow card in the whole game. You come on, and the first thing you do is get booked. Heading for the final minute of the 90. A few to be added, but feels increasingly unlikely that it will affect the result. Nice quick feet there from MEIJI. Long towards Wellington. To Shiro. Shigemi. There's MEIJI. Nicely played in behind and then lofted towards Wellington. Sort of wonder where this has been from Avispa. More good balls in, and Wellington made contact and couldn't divert it goalwards. 2 or 3 times now we've seen excellent service in, and Wellington just couldn't steer it as he wanted there. The chance with the header and then this chance. Twice they've come so close, and he should have scored there. The header, he did nothing wrong there. He's got to keep his eye on that, get his foot through it and make better contact. Big, big chance. Another double change for Vissel. Kikuchi and Kuwasaki, the 2 players to come on. Six added minutes, we've already played a minute of it. Two goals from Yuya Osako into double figures for the season. Vissel will move to within 2 points of the joint leaders of Machida and Sanfrecce. It feels like an evening of real significance in J-League, this big weekend for Vissel, unless of course they throw it away. What a silly challenge. Goodness me, the one thing he couldn't do was to make that challenge. Kikuchi could have just stood still. Instead he went across and produced a shove. It was clearly a free kick, and it puts his team on the back foot. Home fans, I think, aware it's not going to be their day. Should they score from this, there's still an outside chance it could be their day. 3 minutes of the added 6 to play. Another fine defensive header. Here's Kono. Doesn't beat the first defender this time. It may allow Vissel to counter. Got to try and hold his run. Did he hold his run? They think he did. They kept the flag down, but it's over the bar. Whether it goes up now, Nanase Ino with a great chance to make it 3. It won't end up mattering. He's desperately trying to hold his run. My gut feeling says that if he'd scored, it might just have been ruled out. But we'll never know. It will never matter. 2 minutes of the added 6 remain. Nanase Ino. There's Wellington. Now Shigemi. Kono. Big smile on the face of Wellington as we tick into the final minute of the 6 here. I doubt it's going to make much difference, but they will have a chance to at least pull a goal back. Kono there, Wellington 2. Wants a clean sheet, Maekau, of course he does. So it's going to be Kono off the crossbar, just not going to be his night. So close. His biggest contribution, Kazuya Kono. Now at the other end, Vissel with a chance to make it 3. Here's Ino. Kono back there, they're appealing for a hand. bench. They all want the VAR. Whether we're going to need it, well, it's not going to matter to the result, but it will in terms of the goals and so on. But there will be no VAR. There will, though, be a win for Vissel. 2 goals from Yuya Asako. The first on the stroke of half-time, the second a late penalty after a poor challenge by Masaya Tashiro. Vissel Kobe moved to within 2 points of Sanfrecce and Mashida at the top of the table, and it feels right now as if last season's champions are going all out for another title after winning it for the first time. Could they back it up with a second? Wellington did come close late on, the header that was cleared off the line by Yamakawa, and then a really good chance that he spurned. But another great win for Takayuki Yoshida's side. Vissel are coming, you know, they really are. Avispa Fukuoka 0, Vissel Kobe 2. So Yuya Asako, the hero for Vissel Kobe. Those 2 goals, and I'm sure he's the player we're going to hear from in a couple of moments' time. They'll go and thank the away fans. Asako will, I'm sure, be led into our interview area. Smile on his face as he moves to 10 goals for the season. Asako took the first one superbly and then drove home the penalty, which he earned, remember. The Kobe travelling fans absolutely delighted with life. I think they sense that something special might be happening, and they may just be right, and he's going to have a lot to do with it, Asako. No question that, given the form Vissel are in, the others will be watching nervously now. It's going to be 1 of 5 to win J-League. Could it be Vissel again? I think they start to believe it could be. Yuya Asako is not involved in all of that because we're going to hear from him right now.
非常にタフなゲームとなりました。今日の90分どのように振り返りますか？
すごく、台風もあった中で、準備は難しかったですけど、しっかりチームとして、戦うことができましたし、はい、これを続けていきたいなと思います。
ご自身2ゴールです。まずは先制点ですけれども、前半終了間際のゴールとなりました。ワンツーでつないだところをしっかりと最後仕上げた形です。ご自身ではどのように振り返りますか？
うまくコンパクトに当てることができましたし、本当に僕一人じゃ点取ることはできないので、本当に